The world's largest uranium enrichment plant in Russia has been placed on nuclear alert after a cylinder containing depleted uranium ruptured, sparking panic around the military-industrial complex. A major incident was declared at the Urals electrochemical plant, owned by the Rosatom State Institution. Unfortunately, one person lost their lives in the accident that occurred this Friday, July 14. The plant is the world's largest of its kind and enriches uranium for use in nuclear power plants. 100 or more of the plant's workers were instructed to go to the Urals hospital for medical checkups for possible radioactive contamination. This is yet another accident caused by failures in the security controls of key industries in Russia. Local reports indicate that doctors had vacations cancelled and those already on vacation ordered to report to work to care for radiation-exposed workers. Yuri Mineev, deputy director of the plant, together with Vyacheslav Tyumentsev, mayor of Novorossk, have assured residents that there is no need to panic and there is no danger to their safety. Officials have confirmed that background radiation levels both at the company and in the surrounding area are within normal limits. The technician's cause of death was a mechanical injury resulting from the rupture of a container of uranium hexafluoride, a chemical used in the uranium enrichment process. A statement from Rosatom said the following: "A tragic incident resulting in the death of a worker occurred at the Ural electrochemical plant, which makes us deeply saddened," according to a Rosatom spokesperson. In Russia, there have been several significant nuclear incidents that the public authorities tried to cover up. Consequently, many people in Russia are skeptical of their official statements regarding nuclear safety. One such accident occurred in 1957. At the Mayak nuclear site, a waste tank exploded, resulting in the release of approximately 2 million radioactive particles and debris into the atmosphere. This explosion exposed at least 22 villages to radiation, making it the third most serious nuclear incident in the world, after Chernobyl and Fukushima. Interestingly, on that occasion they discovered that the depleted variation of the compound had lower levels of radioactivity compared to natural uranium, the same as the results obtained in the recent incident at the Urals electrochemical plant, and it is feared that this time it could happen. The same, that affects the inhabitants of the towns near the incident. Some nuclear accidents in Russia have produced the following results. Details of the 1957 incident were not made clear until government records were declassified in 1992 after the collapse of the Soviet Union. But until 1982, and despite an American technical report, the disaster was still considered presumptive by the Russian authorities. Although some 270,000 people were reported to be living on the contaminated land, only 11,000 residents had been evacuated 2 years after that tragedy. On the other hand, regarding the most serious accident in the days of the Soviet Union, Soviet officials went out of their way to affirm that the radiation situation near the Chernobyl plant had stabilized after the meltdown of a nuclear reactor that occurred in April 1986. "It is not a catastrophe," said the then Deputy Minister of Civil Aviation Mikhail Timofeev, concluding that the rumors were a bit exaggerated. "It's simple an accident," Timofeev added. The biggest concern of experts and analysts in nuclear accidents is that the same thing happens in this incident at the Urals electrochemical plant, and that the Kremlin hides information about the true scope of this tragedy. If you like this type of news, subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell so that YouTube sends you alerts when we publish a new video. And for today, we finish our report. We await your comments in this regard. And until the next show.